What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the sign of Leo, your dream catcher reading. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well, Leos. Um, you guys are last but not least this week on the Zodiac lineup. I'm literally up at the butt crack of dawn to do you guys reading. I'm just really not feeling that great from last night, but I'm here to, get y'all's dream catcher reading. I needed to get some sleep and see if that could help me a little bit. So I'll still be on schedule with the Heart's Desire readings, okay? But just give your girl a minute, okay? So, bear with me. So, we're going to get into your reading. Hopefully, you guys are familiar with the Dreamcatcher readings, okay? We're going to start off with one from the top for where your energy is, one from the bottom for the energy of the situation and or person, and then one energetically from the middle, which it's taken me a while to focus on one. That means there's a lot of Leo energy here in the collective, okay? So, no worries, Leo. I'm not going to go on a long hiatus, before I get these readings done. You guys, with the rest of the Zodiac lineup, are the last week for the month. So I will be out next week, okay? Catching up on some rest along with doing my other job, my daytime job. So, if you guys don't know, I do work during the day. These readings are free 99, okay? So, and I work a full-time 8-hour job, okay? So, you have to bear with me readjusting and everything, okay? I mean, I've been doing my job, period, but nonetheless. Um, let's get in. Let's get into your reading. Being in the office, changes the energy of it. So, Leos, we have the Judgment card here, okay, with the Six of Wands, and then the Five of Wands. Okay, Leos. So, very interesting energy that you guys have here. Okay. It looks as though there's, for your energy right now where you are, there's like some judgment going on. Okay. In the sense of either you feel as though you're being judged, or you could be passing judgment for some of you, okay? Um, this card is very integral as far as the imagery here. So we have like spirits kind of going up, okay? And then there's this ring, if you will, and then it's like some wings, some angel wings, and then there's a triangle in the middle of this like archangel, if you will, head. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it because of my ring light, but there's a triangle there in the middle. If you can't see it, I'm trying to point to it there. Okay, so some form of judgment, okay? And maybe in your dreams, you've been feeling like you're being judged or coming towards some form of judgment, okay? Um, the death card isn't here. We don't do clarifiers on the Dreamcatcher read, okay? But there's, it feels like there's a fear here within your energy, okay? Maybe a fear of death, if you will, okay? Um, Possibly a fear of being judged um, on your judgment day, okay? For some reason, that might be possibly in your energy for some of you Leos, okay? Um, let's move forward. I'm not going to stay on that long, okay? So we have the Six of Wands here, okay? Six of Wands is usually talking about some kind of triumph, okay, or victory. You see the Five Wands at the bottom, and then this warrior holding the last wand with a light on it, okay? Kind of shining forward, okay, towards the situation, okay? So it's possible that you're looking for some form of triumph or victory, or maybe you possibly had some form of victory of some sort, okay? And crazy thing is that um, this is looking like your energy, Leo, okay? Here between the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. But within this judgment or whatever it is that's going on with you, possibly, like I said, this is the dream catcher reading, okay? Um, you've had this triumph, but there's conflict. Possibly you're struggling with something, okay? Possibly struggling with the fact of this success that you had, something you know within your own mind's eye, okay? You're possibly judging yourself based off of how you got this triumph, okay? Because there's a conflict, and it feels like it would be more of a mental conflict, okay? Um, than anything, you may be having some mental conflicts, okay? Within your mind's eye, okay? About something. You're judging, and possibly within your dream, it's not, you know, if you're thinking that death is imminent because you've possibly been dreaming about death a lot, um, it could be more so in the sense of judging yourself. That's what you're doing, okay? There's something that occurred somehow, whatever triumph you received, you're battling with it, okay? As far as, like I said, it feels like you're judging yourself. Your dream is trying to tell you that you're judging yourself for something, and it's causing mental anguish, okay, with this Five of Wands being here, okay? So, let's get into the mindful messages. The mindful messages are what your main focus should be. We'll pull two cards, okay? One from the top and one from the bottom. The colors associated in these cards I refer to the chakras for, so you can either have a blockage or just need some form of realignment, so you can work on those chakras if you like. You can take both of these messages for yourself, or you can take one for you and one towards the situation, okay? Whatever works for you. So we have return to the body, and I literally shuffled these cards, but you got the same card as, I believe, Gemini, okay? All of these signs tonight, just for tonight, have been literally kind of following behind each other with some of the cards tonight. So I can only assume that all these signs somehow are connected within someone's birth chart, okay, for this week's zodiac lineup. All right. So return to the body. we're focusing here on, like I said, third eye and crown chakra. Okay, when I am caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched, my body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. Okay, as I stated in Gemini's reading, okay, whatever this is, that mental anguish, it will start transferring to your physical body, and you will start to feel the stress of whatever your mental anguish is. Okay, you are judging either yourself or other people, but like I said, I feel more so that it is yourself, okay, that you are judging um, over something that has occurred. Okay, so it's time for you to return to your body in the sense of knowing what is causing the stress. Okay, what has happened has happened. It cannot be undone. Okay, all you can do is move on from it. Okay, in a sense of understanding why you're having the mental anguish, and if there's any way to resolve it for yourself, you can. Um, you did what you needed to do. Maybe you were in a survival mode type of situation, okay? No one can judge you but you, okay? And maybe you're worried that uh, people are passing judgment on you based off of what you've done in the past, or what you've gotten in the past, or how you got it, okay? It's a whole lot of different energies with you right now, Leo, okay? I'm not going to stay in it long. Let's move on to the next one, okay? So we have gratitude. Gratitude, okay? Gratitude here is giving me, excuse me, a vibe of the throat chakra with a little bit of the third eye and the root chakra here. I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Okay? So it's time to have some gratitude for you, Leo, as far as being thankful for the things that you have. Be thankful for the things that you also don't have. Okay? Whatever you don't have right now is possibly not meant for you to have it right now. Doesn't mean you can't have it later. It's just you're not in the phase of having it right now. I do that in my own life. Okay? I say thanks to the things that I have, and I say thanks to the things that I do not have, as it's possibly not meant for me to have them yet. Okay? Or at all. Okay? Some things are not meant for everyone. Okay? And so you have to kind of take that into consideration too. Okay? But if you do want to do that exercise, see if you can fill up a page with the things that you are grateful for. Okay? Whatever you did it for a reason. Okay? And again, it could be not so much about the triumph, but how you got the triumph. Okay? What you did. Okay? And so only you know that. Okay? We're not diving into that here. We only do a brief little, summary, and this is just the dream catcher. Okay? So shift your mood and focus onto which that brings you joy. Okay? Focus on some gratitude. Okay? And again, like I said, to make up for whatever it was that you did, it's not only gratitude within yourself and what you have, but possibly gratitude for the people that help you get to where you are. Okay? So let's get into this sacred geometry so we can get your outcome for the energy, which is basically kind of like a last advice for you. Okay? Feel like we need to shuffle. do one more for you guys. And then we'll cut. Okay. Same as with the mindful messages, we're doing one from the top and one from the bottom. You can take both of these for yourself or one for you and one for the situation. We have solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra, okay? Number 3, it's time to center yourselves, Leo, okay, with whatever is going on with you, all right? This is a specific chakra that you should work on at this time. There are plenty solar plexus chakra meditations out there if you would like to do one. I'll hold this image up for you one more time. You can take a screenshot of it and use it in your meditation, okay? And kind of just focus on the yellow gold light and possibly write down your gratitude, okay? It says the frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole, okay? It's a very powerful message, okay? As well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole, okay? Leos, I do feel like with this solar plexus chakra showing up here, it's possibly that you need to remember who you are. You need to recenter yourself into who you are. Is it possible you became something that no one recognizes, okay? There's been a change in you. And so to get back to who you are, work on your solar plexus chakra, okay? Next, we have Divine Feminine 21. Divine Feminine 21. This is a very vibrant card here. I'm doing the same thing. You can, take a snapshot of this and kind of use this for your meditation, okay? It says the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation, okay? Supports supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Divine Feminine, okay? So there needs to be a softness to you, Leo. You may be a little bit too headstrong, as you do have your sign has a tendency of being very headstrong, very regal in a sense, okay? And you've kind of maybe took on this kind of cutthroat type vibe, okay? Where maybe that's not where you used to be at some point in time in your life, okay? And maybe that's the person that everyone remembers is the softer side of you, okay? Remember, we all have divine energy within us, divine feminine energy and masculine energy, okay? Even no matter what your gender is, okay? That is your left side is your divine feminine side. Your right side is your masculine side, okay? Your masculine side is what drives you as far as, work, being productive, making, decisions, things of that nature. Your discernment comes mostly from your masculine side. Your nurturing side, your caring side, your loving side is on the left, okay? You've lost that. it's almost as though you've overpowered it with your masculine side based off of the things that you thought you needed, okay? And within doing that, you made some sacrifices, okay? Sacrifices of friendships, whatever the case may be, okay? And again, it was possibly a survival of the fittest type thing where you felt like that's what you had to do, okay, in order to get to this victory, okay? But what did it cost you, okay? As like I said, you see these spirits in the uh, judgment card going up within this deck, okay? And so if you've seen that in your dream, it's possibly not talking about people leaving, it's talking about the sacrifices that you made in order for you to get to where you are, thus the mental conflict that you're probably dealing with right now, okay? So Leos, with that being said, that's really all that I have for you guys this morning. But just to try to make light of things. But we do have 3 more readings to do for you guys this week. So until then, Leos, peace.